Hey guys, welcome back again. Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another stream. Welcome back to the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for doing another live stream. Figure I'd try something out on a Thursday. How is everybody doing? If anyone's in the stream, in the chat, let me know. Say hi, say a hello. Let me know what is going on with you guys. Today, we're just gonna talk about a bunch of different things, guys. I know it's May. We had May the 4th. Today's May the 5th. May the 4th be with you. And today, obviously, is Revenge of the 5th and also Cinco de Mayo. So, how's everyone doing? We're going to do a couple things. We're going to do some unboxing tonight. We're going to talk some figs. We're going to talk the future of toy collecting. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions, guys? We're going to get right on into this. We have Rolando Flores. How you doing today, Rolando? Rolando saying hello. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, doing a little, I don't know, this might be a recurring thing on Thursdays. We'll see what happens. Today is the Thursday night thrive. We're going to talk about just about anything and everything we want today. No, I've not seen Doctor Strange. The wife and I plan to go see it tomorrow. She had a bowling banquet tonight, so that's where she's at right now. Honestly, Hasbro, I'm not too sure where I feel about Hasbro. At the end of last week, I was pretty much on the fence about Hasbro. Some of the pricing, some of their choices. I mean, the boxes, I'm sure you've heard everything. You've heard all the arguments out there. The question is, now, I saw the G.I. Joe live stream. Now, I am not a G.I. Joe collector. I mean, I had G.I. Joes when I was a kid. Don't get me wrong. But some of these G.I. Joes, I mean, they're looking pretty nice, pretty fierce. But one, it's the whole thing. I mean, it's their price point, $25 it's kind of a lot, you know? It is. But I mean, like, look at some of the, like, here, we got our boy Bazooka. And they made Bazooka look fierce. This is not the Bazooka I know from, back in the 80s here. Rolando says Hasbro prices are gonna limit which figures I buy. Exactly. I mean, when you look at McFarlane is still giving us those $20 figs. That's what kills me. McFarlane can give us those figs and they keep them, they can keep them stocked. I mean, don't get me wrong. If there's like a little spring-loaded thing in here that shoots this dart, that's pretty cool. But I don't see that being a possibility. I did watch the live stream and I liked some of these pictures. You can even take the helmet off of him. I think that's pretty cool. But tell me, Rolando, does this look like the Bazooka from back in the 80s? No, he looks better. I mean, he looks realistic. I mean, if they did a G.I. Joe movie, I would want them to look like this. And this is part, I think, of their Tiger Force collection. But I mean, we get some some RPGs, some rocket propelled grenades right there. We get his launcher. We get, a little backpack and the helmet. That's pretty cool. But I mean, also, if you watch their live stream, they kind of did a little bit of transparency. They kind of gave us a lot of information. If McFarlane would stick to 3.75 and 6-inch for DC, they would sell more. Yeah, because they're like, where are they? They're bouncing between 7 and 5 instead of 3 1/4 and 6-inch. I don't know what their marketing strategy is with that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe they figure like, okay, well, we're going to do this, our own completely different thing. We're going to be outside of the box. We're not, we don't care. We're going to be trendsetters. But honestly, they're not. I mean, how many different brands do 3 1/2 or 3 1/4 and 6-inch? I mean, definitely, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Honestly, what I really think they should be doing is they should be focusing on those other brands or those other sizes because that's what a lot of toys scale with. It's definitely what a lot of scale. Bazooka needs a friendly face. Yeah, he looks kind of pissed off, right? It looks like somebody stole his bubble gum, man. That's what he looks like. He looks really pissed off. And look at his damn arms. Like, when was Bazooka that pumped? I mean, Bazooka from the old cartoon in the 80s, he kind of reminded me of your goofy kind of, not so bright uncle, That's the way it felt like. But it's going to be interesting to see where they actually take this line. see here. Let me just catch up. I put my. And by the way, Rolando, I know you already know this, but I'm just putting this on for any replays or anyone who is just tuning into the stream. New update for Stream for the Cure on May 21st. That's a Saturday. It's no longer going to be an 8-hour stream. We're actually maxing. We're going to take it up a notch, and we're making it 10 hours. We're doing a 10-hour charity stream from 10 a.m. probably till 8 o'clock at night, if not a little bit longer. I'm sure I'm going to be worn and just tore up, but we had a few other YouTubers who came at me, said, "Hey, I want to donate. I'm going to send you some stuff. I want you to do a giveaway." So I have one box coming from someone, and I potentially have another box coming from another very, very cool YouTuber. I'm not going to list their names unless they tell me, "Hey, yeah, you can go ahead and say it's for me." But yeah, we're looking at 10 boxes right now. 10 boxes. That's one wheel per hour. So please spread the word. I have the updated links are in the video description below. So please share it on all your socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Smoke Signal, whatever you got. Just share it. Share the hell out of it, please. So yeah, we have that going on. But let's take a look at some of the other ones. They got this Python Patrol. I don't quite remember the Python Patrol per se. Of course, I like that it stands out. We got that big fluorescence, looking pretty I don't know, superhero comic. I don't know if was the Viper Patrol or the Python Patrol from the comics, or were they part of were Python Patrol? I guess that's like the opposite of Tiger Force. I really don't remember this, to be honest. Of course, I was born in 78, so a little bit later on that, I guess. We got Recondo, as in reconnaissance. Dusty, the Dusty figure looks pretty good. A buddy of mine is a big G.I. Joe collector. I know he's going to be jumping on the Dusty here. They did a really good job with the photography right here. And look at the poses that they have going on. I don't see any kind of a stand. There might be a stand buried underneath the sand, but they did a pretty good pose. That had to be a very sturdy, very flat, very balanced table for them to pull that off. Here we go. Dusty, without his hat, without his helmet, just got his goggles above his head. Sniper mode. That's pretty cool. Although we really didn't see Dusty without his gear. That picture looks pretty fierce. Again, they gave him a very stern, very serious look. I mean, the Joes, they were serious at times, but a lot of them were kind of like laid back, a little bit of fun, We got our Crimson Guard, and that Crimson Guard definitely looks on point. We got Zaranov, who, if I remember correctly, she was part of Zartan's little group. Of course, we got our Destro. These are the classifieds. Gung Ho. Again, Lady J. What do you guys think about the Transformers crossover with G.I. Joe this time around? I mean, Megatron looks pretty good, but I just don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, this looks pretty solid and all. Question is, are they going to have it where the canopy opens up and maybe 3 3/4 figures will fit in there? That's going to be an interesting question. We got the Nathan Bowden Show, the man, the myth, the legend himself. No crossovers. So Nathan's saying no to crossovers. I mean, it looks pretty cool, pretty solid. I mean, if I got this one, not for nothing, I would do a little bit of dry brushing with some silver argent, do a little weathering on him. That's kind of the plan I would go, because if this is going to be, can anybody join? You want to join in, Nathan? Nathan Bowden, if you want to hop on, let me give you the link. Let me just grab the link. Hold on. I'm going to message you in Instagram. Or you know what? What the hell? I'm just going to throw it in the chat here. So there's the link. Should be pinned right at the top. Go ahead and click on. Rolando, I just keep seeing you everywhere. Rolando, listen, you talking about, I'm Dave's Dimension, but Rolando is literally, he's what we call a splintered person. He is in every moment, in every time, in every chat. He's everywhere at once. Speaking of everywhere at once, we have the Grand Marshal, the Gumpla Marshal himself, Colbane Games. KBG, how you doing, KBG? How you doing, Aaron? You doing good? Aaron just dropped a new video today. It's Thursday. Of course, he dropped a new video. Looks like that new, he did that McFarlane wave. Looking pretty awesome there. And if you guys are not familiar with Colbane Games, you guys should be. But if you're not, please check my friend out. He has a very awesome goal that he's trying to achieve by is it June or July, Aaron? I know he's trying to reach a goal for his for Nims for Jen's birthday. He's trying. Where are you going for 900 or was it 1,000? Yep, so close to another milestone. Exactly. We have Fabulous Disaster, the man, the myth, the fabulous one, a man who apparently is obsessed with Thor. But yeah, I mean, if I got this, I mean, I have a few crossovers. I got Ectotron here. The Ghostbusters crossover with Transformers. And I actually got an aftermarket little decal kit from a website called Toy Hacks. So if you're a Transformer fan, but you want a little extra flavor or a little OG or maybe some replica decals, Toy Hacks is the way to go. So I got him. I also have an Afterlife version of him that I actually keep in box. Yes, sometimes I keep things in box. I know it's crazy. It's weird. But I'm almost tempted to get this crossover just because it's weird. It's crazy. But like I said, I think if I do, I want to do some weathering because it's Megatron. You know, he's going to be blasting the hell out of things. He's Megatron. He doesn't care what happens. He destroys everything. And you figure his vehicle mode is going to be pretty bashed up too. But it'd be cool if they had a figure, maybe if this fits 3 1/4, I'd be tempted just to get a Cobra Commander just for the hell of it, even though I don't collect G.I. Joes. I just think it would be pretty badass. Plus, those who know Cobra Commander was actually in Transformers once. So let's go back to take a look at some of these G.I. Joes. Let's see here. See, they got the twins separately. I mean, some of these, I've seen the bat a few times. I got my buddy 2 bats. I saw them in Target a few weeks back, and they looked pretty cool. They're not showing some of the other stuff. I think the other stuff were teasers. I'm not a G.I. Joe collector, but I definitely kind of want to get that Sergeant Slaughter that they showed. But hey, it's not Transformers week. It's Star Wars week. So let's take a look at some Star Wars. Any big Star Wars fans in the group? What did you guys think of their unveils? I get some of the vintage figures. They look pretty cool. They're giving us the Clone Trooper, like Build an Army. Some of these I'm not crazy about. I know people are going to hate on me. I mean, it's cool that they gave us, they gave us Nalan Cheel. They give us a little accessory and all. But I mean, you got to think, okay, I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to jump on this. Maybe weathering this or maybe changing some of the paint application on this might look a little bit better. I'm sure some people are going to grab him. But come on, for $38, $40, plus the $7 shipping. Because Hasbro's charging everyone like $7 shipping on here. I just can't. I just can't, guys. Rolando, I want to get all the shit, all the Sergeant Slaughter, Valorverse, G.I. Joe, WWE. Yep, I know a lot of people who do. I mean, they give you a bunch of accessories on him, but you know what? I can't see him being a $40 figure. I just can't. I know there's the completionists that are going to be drawn in by this, but I just can't. This New Republic security droid doesn't look all that special. I'm gonna get haters, and I'm sorry, but they could have done a better Leia than this. They could have done Leia better than this. And who can do anything better than this? The Nathan Bowden Show.
Hello.
What's up?
What is going on?
How's Nathan doing today?
Nathan's good.
Staying above ground on the Cinco de Mayo? Revenge of the 5th?
Yeah.
There you go. Give Nathan a big screen right there. There you go.
Are you hearing an echo?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay.
Are you hearing voices again?
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. Is that voice saying "buy figs, buy figs, buy figs, buy the
It
figs"?
always is.
Or is it the other voice? Give me Gumpla.
Let's slow down on that one.
Hey, I haven't bought any Gundams recently. Well, aside from a few Gundams that are going to be given away on May 21st.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-hour stream, Nathan. 10 hours. Am I mad? Am I crazy? Am I insane?
Not any more than usual.
10 hours and 10 mystery boxes.
That's cool.
One of them may be a Lego box.
I don't need any more of those.
We have a 4 Funko mystery box. We got 4 Funkos in one box. We got 3 Black Series in one box, 3 Black Series in another box, 2 Gundams in a toolkit. I got to be a little bit insane. Not to mention that hot toy.
Hot toy.
And anyone who is a fan of hot toys, and this hot toy is, to borrow a phrase from Colbane, chef's kiss. It's a Gundam I wish, or sorry, not a Gundam, but a hot toy I'll eventually be putting some money aside for. I don't want to give any clues away, but it's up there. It's a very fierce looking hot toy. So, you have any late recent pickups, sir?
Hello.
I can hear you.
I think there is an echo.
Do you hear an echo from me?
No, me. I can hear myself.
Maybe it's your voice carrying into your headphones?
Me.
Because when you talk, I don't hear an echo here in the stream.
Let me try something.
While the Nathan Bowden Show is checking his technical resources, and he's rocking a shirt of one of the greatest fighters of all time. Who is so pretty? And if anybody in the chat doesn't know who that boxer is, I'm sorry, you can see yourselves out. I said it. So, yeah, I'm looking at anyone who's in the chat. You guys feel free to let me know your comments. Let's catch up. We got, Cobain is 33 subs to go to 900, guys. 33. That's not that much. Feel free to share his link. Feel free to share Cobain's link on your social medias, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitters, smoke signals. You can email it to your parole officer, whoever you got, guys. Just spread the link out there. He does amazing food reviews, Build-A-Figures, Gundams. This guy does everything. And Nathan's pretending that he's Michael Myers. Oh, wait, that's Jason.
So pickups I got.
Well, thanks to a friend of the community, I was able to throw a few bucks his way, and he acquired me John Nada. So I do actually have a wrestling figure right now. For right now, he's going to sit in the box. You guys know I don't usually keep my stuff in box, but well, of course you got to go if you're going to get an ultimate figure, it's got to be the Ultimate Warrior.
Got that one.
Oh, Colbane said he missed out on the hot toy of Gundams, the PG Strangeworks Frosty Cat.
I gotta figure this out. Because I guess, do I have a pro?
Colbane says Nathan say ka 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 ka.
Ka ka.
He went a little caca. Rolando says still an echo, 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 echo. Well, at least it was an Amiga, 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 Amiga. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of that character from Bad Batch. Omega, she's just annoying.
No.
I mean, I saw was it out of the basements, or I forgot who it was. Someone did a review and it actually seemed like a pretty good argument to get Omega, but I mean, with the pricing of Black Series right now, I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I just couldn't do it. And this Leia from Return of the Jedi, I mean, I don't know. It looks like she doesn't look like Leia to me. You know?
I've given up.
Jason in the chat says, try muting YouTube. But I'm sure you already tried that, right?
I don't have YouTube open.
On any tabs? A cell phone or anything nearby? Okay, you're not gonna have words, man. Panthro? Really? You gotta throw Panthro right in my face like that?
Oh, you talking about vintage Panthro?
Yeah, still Panthro.
Oh, it cost me a pretty penny.
Nathan transmitting from another dimension, pretty much.
Perfect show.
Exactly. Rolando saying hello to Jason. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of these vintage figures look kind of nice, but I'm not a vintage collector for one. But still, they look pretty. They look pretty decent. I don't know how I feel about the Vader helmet. Okay, that just doesn't look right. I'm just saying. There you go. Well, the other arm doesn't look right either now. I'm just saying. So that's why his name is Lion O. So I saw I watched the replay of the Vader helmet during the live stream, and I'll be honest, I wasn't too psyched about it because here it looks nice, solid, like looks like nice and solid black, but on the live stream they made it look like this is more of a gray. Anyone in the chat, if you saw that, do you disagree with me? Or, I mean, like here, some of the product, like here, we get this kind of like almost silvery gray. That's kind of how they made it look like in the live stream. And I'll be honest, one, I know my big ass head is not going to fit in here. Okay, for one. Second, anyone who's getting this is just getting this as a display piece. They're not going to really do cosplay with it. But the way that they're making it look like here, okay, it looks solid black, but during that live stream, it was looking more of that silver gray, which kind of throws me off. But the question is, how well does this sit on its own? Are you going to need a separate little stand maybe to hold it up proper? Maybe you get like one of those foam mannequin heads to display him. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does look cool, but didn't they just release a Vader helmet like 2 years ago? And 131, I guess for the Vader helmet, an argument can be made for that one. Fabulous says, I ordered the helmet and the Obi Saber. Yeah, I wish I had the money. That Obi Saber it's sick. I mean, just the look of it. I mean, and I can't wait to see it used in the movie or in the TV show, obviously. I mean, it looks really cool and all, but I know that a lot of the FX sabers usually go for about $260 or so. I mean, for around 300 and change, you could probably get one of these made from like Ultra Sabers or was it Kyber Saber? And there's a few other companies out there, and it's probably going to be machined a little bit better. I mean, the look of this, you can see this definitely looks more obviously stands out as being plastic. I don't know how durable they are. I think this is definitely more for the display collector than maybe the casual cosplayer or those that like to actually do lightsaber dueling, because that's actually a sport on the ESPN. Was it the Ocho with the alternative sports? Speaking of alternative sports, the world champion of toy collecting and cons. We got Sleeping Collectibles. Love you, buddy. He just went to see Doctor Strange. Heading home. Be back later. Please let us. You have to give us a review on Doctor Strange. Me and the wife, we're going. Mrs. Dimension. We're going to go see it tomorrow. We're gonna check it out tomorrow. Looking forward to it. A buddy of mine gave it a 7 out of 10, but that's just because he's very, very particular and judgmental about movies. But so I'm looking forward to it. I've already seen a lot of spoilers. As of early Monday, I saw people posting videos all over YouTube, Instagram, to the point where you can't avoid them. Let me catch up here. Brandon says the Vader helmet and the First Order ones are the only ones that have fit my head. The only helmet I've had that kind of fits my head is the War Machine Iron Man helmet. That's the only one that really fits me. But it doesn't fit me 100% perfect. The flap kind of opens up a little bit. Rolando saying hello, Apprentice Ewok. Hello, Sleeping Collectibles. Fab says, yeah, the Saber is pricey. That's why I pre-ordered from Amazon. I can always change my mind. Okay, that's cool. See, I wish they would do, like, look at Sideshow. Sideshow will give you the option, okay, we have this $300 hot toy. We can break the payment down. You can do the payment over several months. I wish Hasbro would do something like that, but, say something.
Something.
Can anyone hear an echo off of Nathan?
I can hear it. I don't know where it's coming from.
Sleeping says he'd also give it a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8. Okay. I'm guessing probably because they probably threw a lot in there. That would be my guess.
That's what I've heard. I've heard most people do that.
I mean,
given there.
If you have a movie that's going to deal with the multiverse, you're going to have to establish so many different storylines that I think the overall story or plot might suffer from it. I'm still looking forward to it. Now, Jason, do you hear an echo from me or just from Nathan? That would be a better question. Hey, Nathan, I'm going to do this. I'm going to mute my microphone and just say a few things.
I say there's a few things. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know where this could be coming from.
Did anyone hear an echo there? Fab says just Nathan. Nathan has an echo. Okay, Rolando says. So Nathan, you have some kind of outer dimensional being who's mimicking you behind you. They're invisible, man. They're causing echoes.
All right, I'm gonna go out and try it later. I'll try to come back later.
Not a problem. There's always room for Jello.
Yes.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, those who are in the chat, if you're a Star Wars fan, what do you think of this saber? I mean, I think the design of the saber looks good. I just think, like, I mean, you got to figure after tax and shipping, you're talking just over $300. Is this worth $300? I mean, and this stand, is this stand metal or is it plastic? I'm guessing plastic, knowing Hasbro. It's not a bad looking stand. I can imagine maybe something a little bit better though. I mean, it's a great looking saber. I like they tried to do a little weathering right here, obviously, but I just can't. I can't. I can't. I just can't. Now, those that don't know, I've been kind of having issues. Blue says it's a cardboard stand. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. Um, would not be surprised at all. I mean, I just think for $300, they need to give you a little bit more, especially now that they're charging. What aren't they? I heard they're charging $7 on every order for shipping, whether you're premium Pulse or whatever or not. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm hearing. I mean, the raising pricing on everything. It's like Hasbro, you're being a bit greedy. I know the only saving grace was with the GI Joe stream. They were given a little bit of I guess in my profession in customer service, we call that ownership when they're taking accountability for past offenses and they're like, oh, we're working to to perfect this or to improve this in the future. So we'll see if they actually do that or not. But it's like right now Hasbro's got me rubbed the wrong way. I mean, okay, these are $25 a piece. Are we going to get anything outside of an extra hand or two? That's kind of the thing here. It's cool that they're giving us this second wave or this reissue, if in some respects, of Black Panther. I have Black Panther still in the box. I haven't opened him. This one's pretty cool. I showed the wife this one. She definitely wants it because she loved Black Panther, and it's got the purple with the kinetic energy on it. Purple's her favorite color, so I'm gonna have to get that for her. But it says out August 1st of 2022. Maybe we'll wait to see if we can get it in store. We'll see what happens. Killmonger, I think it's a pretty decent sculpt for him. It just looks like, I don't know, like it's missing something here. I mean, Killmonger's a good. I love the character. I would like to see more, but who knows? With the multiverse, you never know. Shuri, I found her a little bit annoying, so we're definitely going to be passing on her. And Nakia, I mean, Nakia's fierce, but I don't know. That doesn't look like Denai to me. Denai from The Walking Dead. That's the actress who played Nakia. I don't know. I don't think they captured her essence. So I'm gonna have to pass on that. Now, I have to go for the Thor wave. I have to find it because one, I don't have a Korg. Gotta have a Korg. Korg's one of my favorite characters. He's my rocks. And I gotta get this Groot for my wife because my wife loves Groot. We didn't get the Groot the first time around, so I gotta get her this Groot now. And Groot's rocking a little bit of heat. Gun. I don't know. That just looks too plastic to me. I think I would probably want to hit it, maybe with silver argent. Then maybe try and make up some kind of a black wash to kind of do some weathering. Maybe some scrapes, some dry brushing here and there to make it look weathered. Because I mean, let's be honest, the Guardians are not going to have brand new weapons. They're not. They just won't. Your thoughts on plastic-free, window-free figures? I'm totally against it, Jason. I cannot stand the idea. Now, I'm an out-of-box collector. I'm always going to open my figures no matter what, okay? But let's face it, we've always had bubble. We've always had card. We've always had bubble. Or we have a window, right? There you go. John Otta, you can see your figure. You can see if your figure has any bad paint apps, right? You can see if they have any bad paint apps. Now, you know what's going to happen. Hasbro's creating a bigger problem now. What do I mean by that? What they're doing is, okay, let's say I buy a figure, okay? I'm going to buy something, and all I see is cardboard, 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 right? I get the item home, it's going to look like crap because maybe there's bad paint apps. Maybe the mold of the face looks like crap. Or, you got everyone in this chat and everyone who might be rewatching this is going to know this, and you guys are already thinking about it. You're going to have some dirty, sketchy ass mofo's are going to be opening up these boxes in store, snagging weapons, swapping heads like they did with the friggin' from Space Jam. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now, but you know who I'm talking about. I mean, we had issues where even when they're not even covered in a box, people are swapping heads, they're pulling parts out, swapping figures. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. And there's no way that they're going to stop it, and that's going to create more and more issues. And guess what? Hasbro's going to crank up the price even more to make up for those losses. That's how I see it. And speaking of seeing things, Blue Sasquatch says, "What about trees? What about trees?" We got Tasman Taylor saying, "What's up, everybody? Everyone, say hello to the Tasman. Taz, I hope you're feeling better, brother. I hope you're doing good." Thor and Gore are really nice. Yeah, I want to get the wave because I want to get the Build-A-Figure so I can have a Korg. And I think this is going to be a pretty cool looking set. And not for nothing, Korg and Thor in the trailer, they look like some kind of space age version of a wrestling tag team. Tell me they don't. They do. We have Aaron. Aaron's in the house. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? I hope you're staying out of trouble. Tasman saying, "Hey, fabulous." Everyone's saying hello to Taz and Aaron. Rolando says hello. Aaron, Taz, she's giving Taz all her love. There you go. Taz is swollen right now, I'm sure. Aaron's waving hi to everybody. You collect Funko Gold Figs? I collect Funko. I don't really collect Funkos. I like to grab Funkos I think are fun and bring back my childhood. Here we go. Bill Murray from Stripes. One of my favorite movies of all time. It reminds me of my dad a lot. So when they came out with these Funkos, I had to grab the Stripes Funkos. I got him. I got Harold Ramis. I also got John Candy, who was Oxburger. If you know the movie Stripes, you know it. Speaking of knowing things, you have a dude's nerdery. Hey, dude, how's it going today? Hope you're staying out of trouble. Honestly, dude, I'm sorry, but I think part of my current thinking with Hasbro, I do have to blame you for shedding some light on it. With the pricing and these boxes and everything, I kind of have to push away from Hasbro right now. I mean, there's a few figures I would like to get. I mean, like I just said with this one, if I got him, I would have to do some weathering. Just a straight plastic mold without any color on it. I mean, just it reminds me of Transformer guns. You know how Transformer guns are just one solid piece? That's what it looks like. I would like to do a little bit of experimenting, weather the hell out of it. Because let's be honest, Guardians of the Galaxy are not going to have brand new stuff. They're going to have hand-me-downs. They're going to get stuff that they got from Junkers. That's the God's honest truth. Let's be honest. And I did see, not really a spoiler, but apparently the Guardians, for the next Guardians of the Galaxy, the third movie, they're going to have the comic book accurate costumes. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool in a way. I know a few people like my wife probably won't be a big fan of it, but I found not one, not two, not three, but 4 NBA gold figs, all different players. Say, oh, that's pretty awesome. Jason, if you're a big Funko fan, I want you to do me a favor. There's a couple people I want you to check out. Sleeping Collectibles, What the Pop, and Sensei Serum, along with OCD, they have a live stream every Tuesday that they get together on. It usually alternates between Sensei Serum's channel and What the Pop's channel. So please do me a favor. I'm going to throw their links in the chat below, and I want you to check them out. They do these Funko challenges. You're going to love them. So I'm just pulling up the link right now. Bear with me a few momentos. Where are you? Where are you? Come on, come on. I have way too many links for all these different channels. So here's Sensei Serum. You definitely want to check him out. And by the way, Sensei just hit 1,000 on Tuesday, 1,000 subs. So please check him out. They do, if you're big into Funko Pops and Funko Sodas, check him out. You won't be disappointed. Tremendously, you won't. Let's catch up. Dude said he ordered Vader's helmet. It looked amazing. See, one, I don't have too many helmets. I have a Red Ranger helmet, and I also have War Machine's helmet. I like them as display pieces. I'm actually considering selling Red Ranger and maybe War Machine to make room for more stuff, because I gotta make room for a hot toy. And your boy Dave might not be buying a whole lot of Marvel stuff in the future. He might be shifting to 3-0, like the Green Ranger I have up there, and I might be shifting to some other stuff. So I might be changing the collection a little bit. I hate to say it, but I mean, given the pricing and the lack of accessories, I mean, and anyone who knows Dude's Nerdery and has heard me talk lately, we both have been on the fence with Hasbro. Dude switched over to McFarlane, and he kind of got me to fall back in love with McFarlane. But one, I haven't had a whole lot of good McFarlanes in my area, so it's kind of like all over the place. So we'll see what happens. This is Dude's first helmet. Congrats. But when is that helmet coming out? Is it a year from now? Rolando says, you just saw the first Guardians, Tasman? Guardians was, let me see here. Guardians was by far the most surprising Marvel movie. I didn't think it would be good, and it turned out great. Yeah, it kind of had like the dysfunctionality of the A-Team, and it had a fun, cool soundtrack, and I mean, it had some pretty good chemistry in it, the first Guardians movie. My little wife loved it. She fell in love with it, just like Deadpool and Doctor Strange. But I'm not entirely sure it wasn't because of Chris Pratt. Who knows? Dude loves his Hulkbuster 3-0, which is an amazing figure. And I know, dude, you can't wait to get that Iron Man that goes with it. So I definitely would love to have a Hulkbuster. I have a Marvel Select Hulkbuster on my shelf, but I would love to get that one. Anyone who isn't following Dude's Nerdery, he did a recent unbox of that. It looks fantastic. He does some straight out of the box. He hits all the points of info that you want on a figure. There's his channel in the chat right there, guys. Go ahead and check it out. That the articulation on his Hulkbuster looks phenomenal. It looks insane. Let's catch up. Tasman. I was talking about when it first came out. Okay. Sometime between now and 25, if you're lucky. Talking about when his helmet's going to come out. And Dude says definitely moving on from Hasbro. I mean, there's a few figures. I think right now I'm hitting the brakes on Hasbro unless they come out with something I really need to have. I mean, I love my Spideys, but one, the lack of stands, the lack of accessories, and even when we do get accessories, they're not really great accessories, at least as of late. So, I mean, McFarlane does the sculpts. Yes, their figure is 7-inch between. It seems like it's not 6 and it's not 3 3/4. I know some people have arguments about that. Let's catch up. Aaron says, I am saving up for my next hot toy. Which one? I'm not sure. I really need a Luke. Well, what do you say we help you with that? Let's take a look at some hot toys. We can do a poll in here. Yes, I surpassed 500, so now I have access to polls and all kinds of stuff. Speaking of polls, we got the man with no fear himself, the toy hunter, the legend, the leader of the Wolfpack Toy Reviews. How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing good. Dude says, thanks, buddy. No, anytime, man. Anytime. If I can, if I doing a live or doing a video and I can share some links, that's what I'm here for, man. Tasman says, Aaron, the Mando Grogu is awesome. It's one of my favorite hot toys. Let's see. Let's catch up. The Hulkbuster is worth every penny. It's definitely the crown jewel of my collection. I would say even dude would probably say it's Chef's Kiss because it looks phenomenal. I mean, just on video, it looks phenomenal. Um, and that was 3-0. So, I mean, I've definitely looked at it myself. I kind of have a whole shelf of nothing but Iron Man. So, I mean, I would definitely be tempted to get that. I'm watching a few eBay auctions right now. Yeah, dude says McFarlane is 7-inch. I mean, I guess McFarlane is doing 7-inch because they want to compete with NECA because they're the same scale. So Nathan says he's back. Rolando says, Wolfpack, I'm back. Let me just throw the chat overlay up. There we go. Nathan says he's back. Okay, I'm falling behind here, guys. Only have very few legends. McFarlane is better for me. Yeah, honestly, McFarlane, I mean, some people might say I'm kind of repeating on things, but you know what? They come with a stand. They're very solid construction. That's definitely a thing for me. I heard you dancing on poles. I'll never tell. Besides, dude, aren't you the leg model? Taz is saying, hey, Nathan, hey, Wolfpack. I'm thinking only buy a handful of Hasbro figs, only the Mustones. Yeah, I mean, if they ever reissued Kingpin, I would definitely jump on that, whether I had the money or not. You know, maybe sell a couple pints of blood, do something. I don't know. We got Tasman. They are awesome but expensive. I'm afraid to touch them. What, Hot Toys? Clink says, hey, Dave. Dude says retired. Looks like we're caught up right now. Now, those that don't know, I'm going to throw this up. Just about everybody in here knows. On May 21st, we are doing now, instead of 8 hours, it's going to be 10 hours. I'm going to be doing a 10-hour live stream Saturday, May 21st, 2022, starting at 10 a.m. Those that know me know that I'm participating in a fundraiser called Ride for Roswell. We have a cancer research facility here in Buffalo called Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. What we're doing is it's a fundraiser that we do every year. I'm doing a 30-mile ride, but I figured, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Let's see if we can do a little bit more than that, right? So I have 10. It's now 10 mystery boxes that we're going to be giving away that day. It's $5 a chance per mystery box, or $20 gets you in on all 10 boxes, which includes the hot toy that we're going to be giving away. So that's 10 wheels, 10 hours, one elimination wheel per hour. It's going to be rapid fire. It's going to be open stream. Anyone and a grandmother, they want to hop on. You want to talk about your channel. You want to talk about your favorite movies. You want to talk about Doctor Strange by then. Anything and everything you guys want to do, it's going to be open stream for everyone. I've actually already paid for the expanded paid version of Restream, so I can have a total of 10 people. We're supposed to be streaming in HD. Let me know how the picture looks. So we can do as much as we possibly can. It's going to be a fun time. I mean, $20 for 10, you're in on 10 wheels, guys. I know, I'm crazy. I'm insane. But as of right now, when I started this, we were at about 10% of my goal. We're at 55% as of right now. So all the links, if you want to jump in on the wheel, if you want to jump in on one specific wheel or jump on all 10 wheels, all the information is in the video description below right now. Or if you just want to donate directly to Roswell Park, the donation link is also in the video description below, guys. So you don't want to miss out. So let's catch up on the chat here. See, retired. Clink says, hey, Taz and Aaron. Dude says 20 hours? No, 10 hours. 10 hours, not 20, just 10. 10 wheels and 10 hours. It might go over 10 hours. We'll see what happens. This is all for a good cause. Aaron's like, I think it will be Mando and Grogu. I mean, if you're going to get a hot toy, I mean, why not get, let's pull them up. Mandalorian. There we go. This is the way. But here's the question: do you get? Is this the one you're looking at, or the deluxe one? Aaron, which one? You want this one, or you can go to the other one. They got a deluxe one here for $315. I mean, that's kind of nice. It's nice. Wait until if they do like a hot toy of Grogu with his little armor, his chainmail armor underneath. You're gonna want that one too. Watch. Dude says smash that button for his buddy Dave. I appreciate that, dude. You won't be disappointed. That's what Tasman says. Now, I will say this. By the way, dude, I don't know if you heard, but they're already talking about an Amanda Waller series for HBO Max. So, don't know if you heard about that one. Certain Star Wars figures are 10% off. I ordered Lando and can't wait for him next week. Clink, are you talking about Hot Toys, or where are you talking 10% off figures to? Let us know. Is it Dork Side? Is it kind of curious? Got me all kinds of curious. I mean, a lot of these, like here, Aaron, was this the one you were talking about? Just these two by themselves? I mean, I like this one here. This one definitely looks cool. I saw that today. It will be interesting to see what they do. Hot Toys on can't talk straight. Hot Toys on Sideshow for May 4th. Okay, cool. Have been considering the Sideshow Rick and Morty. I haven't seen that. Honestly, I haven't watched a whole lot of Rick and Morty. I watched like maybe a season or so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love them. I just didn't have time to stream all the way through. Pre-ordered the dude, but he's delayed now. Oh, really? They delayed the dude? That sucks. You can't keep the dude from the dude. That's just wrong. I know, was it Brandon Apprentice Ewok had said he canceled a few of his pre-orders. I think that was the Ahsoka and a few others. I'm not too sure. I still kind of want this. I want the aged, the Alec Guinness. I really think that's. I really do want him. I mean, the fact that he's got his saber, he's got Qui-Gons and Anakins, and now obviously he's rocking Sand People Tusken Raider weapons here. So that begs the question: did he have some kind of a kinship with the Tusken Raiders, of very much like Boba Fett did? I'm wondering. Yeah, July, August now. Okay. Well, hopefully you get him in perfect, pristine condition. Yeah, I mean, nothing against Ewan McGregor, but I mean, Obi-Wan for the all-time original is always going to be great. Ewan McGregor was great as Obi-Wan, but I mean, Alec Guinness was, I mean, he's Alec Guinness. I mean, you got Qui-Gon saber, the Tusken rifle. I mean, I just think that looks great. Not too sure about the red lenses. I would have figured that there might have been something else a little bit worn down or scratched up. I mean, his armor's aged, everything on here, the little moisture evaporator, everything on there. It's going to be interesting if we get to see Ewan McGregor rocking that. Like, if he rocked that whole backpack and everything, that would be kind of cool. Just saying. Just saying, guys. Love all three versions of Obi-Wan, including animated. Now, those that don't know, like, okay, since I have a hot toy coming courtesy of John Joker because of a trivia contest, I've been looking at a certain Hot Toy, guys. Actually, a few Hot Toys. Pick your brains. Endgame Cap. I mean, I've been watching a lot of reviews online. I mean, it's Captain America. I think this is pretty cool sculpt. I love the weathering. I like anything with weathering. Anything with weathering, I pretty much love. I think everything looks on par. His neck doesn't look too long. Everything looks proportional here. Love how the fabric and everything bends. And I mean, this looks just like the movie. I think they killed it with the sculpt right there. And not to mention, we get the hammer, we get the shield. Not only that, but we get the broken shield. And apparently, I watched a few videos. There's been an earlier version of him where they didn't have the straps in the right spot for the shield, but this one does. I mean, take a look. I mean, the lettering the runes that we have on here. I mean, the hammer alone looks fantastic, and to get him for like $274, and that's another thing. Like, you get Cap's compass with Peggy's picture in it. I mean, we get all this. I mean, I have to say, if I buy a Hot Toy, or it's not going to be one, if it's going to be one, I mean, $274, that's not bad. And I've said this in previous videos and streams before. Let's do the math. It's $25 per figure before tax right now, right? So if you do a whole wave of figures, that's what 6 or 7 if you're a completionist, 6 if you just want the body parts to build the figure, right? So I mean, just do the math. I mean, 75, there's your 6 right there. That's 150 plus another 25 on top of that. That's 175 before tax, just to complete one Build-A-Figure wave through Marvel, or let's say you have a wave of 7 figures or 6 figures, whether it's Star Wars or anything, right? So to do that, you're talking about 175, and then let's just throw $25 extra for tax, not counting shipping. Let's just throw $25 on there for tax. You're talking $200 for 2 Build-A-Figure waves. You can get yourself maybe a Hot Toy and a half, maybe, or Hot Toy and 2/3 of a Hot Toy. I mean, it's insane. It's totally insane. Dude says Cap worthy is great. He's definitely worthy. I mean, I think that's probably the best one. I don't like the Avengers version Cap with the kind of Power Ranger-esque suit. I'm not a big fan of that. It's crazy that they got Stan the Barber for $235, plus you can take an additional 30% off of that. I mean, that's almost worth getting just so you can have Stan Lee. I just think that's awesome right there. I mean, it's Stan the Man. Aaron says, "Oh yeah, Cap per." Yeah, Deluxe Black Series figure today was $40. See, that's the thing. You're getting one figure. You're not getting. I'm not getting started. Not getting started in it. I mean, $1,200. God, I wish I had that kind of money. Moon Knight looks pretty cool. And I finished Moon Knight. Moon Knight was good. The ending, I'll be honest, and I said this to a couple people. A dude knows this. I kind of thought Peacemaker was better. It's just that Moon Knight, it was, I don't know, like it didn't give you any kind of legacy, any kind of pedigree. I mean, it's kind of loosely explained. You get some background information, but it feels lacking. With Peacemaker, you had the existing story, and even if you didn't see Suicide Squad, they kind of gave you parts of what essentially happened with the character in flashbacks. They explained it. They kept the pace of the show very fast. There was action, there was comedy. There was some emotional acting in Peacemaker, and John Cena killed it. Nothing against Oscar Isaacs. He's an amazing actor. I just think the direction of the show and how they approached it felt lacking in some ways. Okay, we know it's Marvel. We know it's going to play a bigger role, so that's why we're invested in it. we go to see certain movies because we want to see what's going to happen because we know it's all interconnected. So, dude says, "Yep, Peacemaker." Kind of knew that was happening, but I mean, overall, there was more of a solid, consistent pace. It kept you guessing. We knew that Mark, Spectre, and Steven, they're these personas, and there's this power that's given. I would like to have seen a little bit more background as to Mark's life, so to speak. There's just maybe I need to read the comics more. That could be part of it, but I just felt like there could have been more to it. Dude said, good show, but underwhelming. Hope they do another season and ultimately Midnight Suns. Guess what? They're doing a season 2. It's happening. Dude says Peacemaker better than every Disney MCU show. What was that? Need more 10 minutes of Moon Knight across 6 episodes. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do a limited series, Obi-Wan, these better not be like 30, 40-minute episodes. They need to be 55 minutes, hour and 10-minute episodes. I mean, you need to give us a chunk, unless you're going to hint that you'll eventually do another season, because we want all the Obi-Wan we can get. We want Obi-Wan up until the point that he meets Luke in A New Hope. Let's be honest. I know I'm not the only one. Thirsty. I talk all day on phones, and here I am talking all day, all night on the computer. Not faithful to comics in many ways, very loosely based on comics, many changes. Yeah. And I didn't know that they had F. Murray Abraham as the voice of Khonshu. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't even know he was still alive, to be honest. Dude says he'll be right back. By the way, if anyone wants to hop in the chat, I have a link. If anyone wants to hop on stream, talk, and discuss, I have the link right there in the chat in case anyone wants to talk and discuss about, well, some Hot Toys. Thanks to John Joker and the Trivia Challenge, I have Spider-Man 2099 coming. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of knowledge about Spider-Man 2099. I read some of the comics when I was younger. I gotta dive back into it, but it's Spider-Man, and this looks so fierce. There's actually anyone that watches or knows of a YouTube channel called Bad in the Sun. They have this series called Superpowered Beatdown, where they take two characters that would never meet in a single comic book universe and throw them together. There's actually a really good episode of Batman versus Darth Vader. You definitely need to watch that. They did Spider-Man 2099 versus Batman Beyond. That was a pretty cool one. They've also done Green Ranger versus Ryu from Street Fighter. They've done White Ranger versus Scorpion. They've done some pretty awesome ones. But he's coming along with a championship belt, so I can't wait to see that in person. I'm looking at this guy. I mean, it's Iron Man, and I think he does light up. Yeah, there is an LED in here, so the eyes in the chest will light up. That would be so sick. Of course, the extra money is obviously coming for the lights. I mean, Iron Patriot looks pretty awesome, but I don't know if he's 469 awesome. That's the thing. Here's the Hulkbuster Deluxe version. Ugh. Look at that price point. Deadpool. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this Miles Morales. The Pterodome Toys, how you doing today? We're doing a live stream. It's Thursday night. We're doing the Thursday night Thrive. It's an open stream hangout talking about Star Wars and everything else. I'm kind of tempted at this one. I like the lightning effects here. I really do. It's a bunch of awesome lightning effects. I'm not crazy about the scarf, but he's got a cat. He's got a cat in the back. I mean, that I'm a cat person and I'm a Spider-Man person. I think the suit in the black and red looks pretty damn fierce. But there's a few other Miles Moraleses. Is it Moraleses or Moralesi? I don't know. Uh, there's a few other ones that I've been looking at. This War Machine Punisher looks kind of fierce. I have the Marvel figure. We have Rolando saying hello, Pterodome. Pterodome saying, hey, Rolando. Let's go down here. I kind of want to get the Iron Man armory, but it looks kind of small. That's the thing. They look kind of small to me. I mean, I think it'd be very cool to have those suits, but it's just looking kind of small. I'm not sure about articulation if I ever wanted to, pose them or do certain kind of displays. I just think it looks kind of cool. Let's see here. A Whiplash. Brothor. Well, Fabulous Disaster loves his Thor. Well, let's go to check out the other Spider-Mans. There we go. I like this, but I don't know if I want to spend almost $600 on this. I mean, get me wrong, it looks fantastic. Looks really cool, but this is obviously part of the Vulture's outfit. There's just one problem. When he's fighting the Vulture and the Vulture's armor and suit and everything is all messed up, he's not wearing this suit. That's the thing. Canon-wise, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make one bit of sense here. So that's my nerd gripe about it. It's a great outfit, great suit, tons of awesome accessories, but he wasn't wearing that suit with that scenery, with that diorama piece, if you want to call it that. So that's what throws me off about that one. The anti-ox suit, I know it's from the PS game. I don't have PlayStation, so there is that. Excuse me, guys, for 1 second. And on the stream, I have to give a big thanks to fellow of the channel, Mr. Will Grimsley. Awesome guy. He's going to be appearing on the stream on May 21st. He just did something very awesome to help support the stream. So thanks to him. For this, I mean, for $345, oh God, I mean, we get the black suit, Peter, standing on the stone right there, holding the Doctor Strange box from No Way Home. It's God, that's just, and not only that, but the suit is distressed. You got like some scorching dirts all over the place. I mean, that's just awesome right there. We get I'm wondering, is this just a head or does this piece come off the head? That's what I'm curious about. I think that's just one piece. Yeah. Looks like it's just permanently on. Yep. Alternate head. We do get the cell phone, which I think is reused from some other Spider-Man figures. Obviously, this is a reuse of the suit. They just distressed it a bit. We get the head, the alternate head here, the webbing. Wish I could zoom in there, but very cool. I mean, definitely worth it for that price. And sometimes Sideshow, they do promotions. Excuse me. They do promotions, and you can earn points when you buy them. Plus, I love this. You can flex pay this, guys. So if I were to order it right now, this is obviously a pre-order item. We can get this, by February of 2023. I mean, that's not bad. $51 is pretty manageable. Or you can pay it all at once. I mean, you have that option. It's cool that somebody gives us that kind of an option. Now, Hasbro, you charge us, $280 before tax and shipping for a lightsaber. Give us a breakdown. Make it into 3 payments. Make it into 2 payments. Give some manageability, but you won't do that. So it is what it is. 340. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 345 for this one. I think that's a steal right there, dude. What do you think? Do you think it's a bit much? I mean, yes, they are reissuing the black suit, which saw at the end of Far From Home, but they distressed it. We're getting some scorch marks, some burns, some explosions. He's got the cell, the cube that is supposed to send all the baddies back to their world, and we get this kind of little diorama piece. I think 345. That's a win all day long. 345 all day long. I think that's a win. That's just me personally. Dude said 345. Wow. Only was the Saber 280, but they wanted $7 shipping. Exactly. If you're spending $200, you're spending over $100. They should throw shipping in free, but no, they want to make their money any way they possibly can. Now I heard a rumor that even if you have their membership, they're still charging you that, which is insane. But I mean, 345, and you can break this on $52 a month and get that over the course of several months. That's a no-brainer right there, man. Doc Ock looks pretty cool. I mean, with the arms and everything. I mean, 360, yeah, that's no-brainer. I can't wait to get this. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can wait. Yeah, we'll wait, and it'll be joy. John Joker did say he wants me to do an unbox on a live stream, which I probably will, so everyone can have my full reaction. Very much like when I did Green Ranger. Hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully by that time I'll have a diorama made up so I can do a proper unbox. Dude says, we'll see once I get the dude if I get more Sideshow figs. Well, I know that you earn points, so I don't know if the points are applicable on every single one, but now there is this black and gold Spider-Man. He's not bad looking. I'm just not jazzed on him. In the movie, you get like some loose wires around his shoulders because this is supposed to be the underlay of his suit, and we don't get that. I mean, you can still kind of see the circuitry, and this is supposed to be the mystic gauntlet that was given to him, so to speak. It's not a bad figure, but I'm not overly sold on it. If you guys hear any kind of weird sounds in the back, it's just my proton packs. I'm running some tests right now because I just did some touch-up paints. I got to get ready because I got some Ghostbusters events coming up later this summer. I got to go to New York City in June. I'm looking forward to that. I have to go back to the firehouse. Me and the Buffalo Ghostbusters have a live. I have a GoFundMe event going on for Hook and Ladder number 8. So I'm really looking forward to that. It was like, you need the extra detail of the wires to make the suit worth it. Exactly. Let's see what else they got here. I'm trying to find the other Miles Morales. There you go. This Spider-Man, I'm definitely thinking of getting him. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one. I was looking at the other one. But this is a pretty cool one for $260. We got classic Spider-Man. The one I was looking at, I mean, I do like the upgraded suit, or the integrated suit as they're calling it here. I mean, because we get the extra arms. I mean, that's the one when he's fighting at the end. So I definitely think it's a very cool piece. We get the upgraded wings, or should we call those the integrated wings? It's a very cool sculpt right there. With this suit, I think we should have had a little bit more weathering and maybe a little cut above his head, a little bit blood on the face. I think that would look better. To look a little bit more battle worn. Again, we get the cell phone, so that's cool. We get the removed mask so he can hold it in his hand. We get all the usual suspects, the alternate hands, your basic webbing, the different eyes. And of course, now I've heard some people say that the wings, which are usually on a magnetic piece, that sometimes they don't hold or position correctly. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But I mean, that's a pretty awesome piece right there. It doesn't come with the diorama though, which would be cool if it did. We get the explosion piece. We get some. Now these they look pretty cool, but I don't know if 160 for the size. These are pretty small. See, usually sideshow lets us see. Okay, this is how big they are. That kind of looks kind of small to me. I mean, it looks almost about maybe a 7-inch scale. I'm just not sold on that, and I don't know. It looks like he's missing something. Otherwise, I would love to have all three. And if these interconnected to become one diorama piece, I think that would be pretty cool. We got Zombie Hunter Strange. I kind of want this Miles Morales. I like the look with the hoodie. Got the hoodie. We got Spider Cat. The energy effects. We got the headphones. As someone who was a DJ years ago, I'm loving it. Dude, take care. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one. Take care. I like the look of this. I mean, he's got some rocket-propelled rollerblades right here. I just, this kind of, I don't know, it takes me back a little bit in a way. I think it's very cool. Very awesome. Very cool effects. We even have like a little art book of his right there. I mean, I think that's a win all day long. Definitely a win all day long right there. 270. I mean, that's not bad, guys. So you got different options. We could break it down in 2 months or in 3 months. The 10th of every month. That's not bad, guys. So it is flexible. If I wasn't in my current situation, I would definitely be jumping on some of these pre-orders. I think they did a really great job with Electro here. Thank God he wasn't blue or animated. Speaking of animated, we got Papa Gord. Now, Papa Gord, are you doing your stream tonight? I know you had postponed it from yesterday because you were drained. I hope you're feeling better, brother. If you are, listen, if you're going live tonight, I will be there watching and listening and lurking as always. Just Jamie Foxx. I think the sculpt could have been a little bit better, but I think for the most part they did a very good job. The energy effects on here. Yes, Papa Gord will be going live at midnight, guys. Hear that? So at midnight, you want to hop over to Papa Gord's channel. And just in case you're not sure where that is, well, I'm going to tell you, it's right here. So if anyone who's watching this, either live or the replay, do me a favor. Click on that link I just put in the chat. And please check out Papa Gord. Papa Gord's channel is a dynasty, okay? He does his live streams and his reviews on Black Series and so many others. But he's also got his kids on the channel doing some very awesome game streams and Lego reviews. So you definitely want to check that out, guys. But let's get back to the show. I got a thing for Spider-Man. What can I say? This Doctor Strange does look pretty awesome. And, I mean, for $315, you're getting this platform with all the energy effect. Get the spellcasting stone or bowl, whatever you want to call this. Papa says much appreciated. No, man. Papa, you have an awesome channel, and your streams are always a fun hangout. They honestly know how stressful life can be at times, and honestly, your streams they help us relax and decompress as much as they help you to relax. So, not to borrow a joke from Ghostbusters, but the door swings both ways, guys. Papa, you have an awesome stream. It's always a great hangout. It never feels like there's pressure on anything. It's just hanging out with your friends, having a good time, and occasionally watching Papa eat some very terrible candy. So, but this Doctor Strange, even if you can get this and use it for Multiverse of Madness, probably. The effects that they throw in here, everything looks fantastic. The cape, the stitch work, the sculpt on here, the coloring of the hair, everything looks insane. So, that's $315. That is not bad. That is not bad considering everything, guys. And by the way, guys, again, I know I keep throwing it up in the chat here. All the details for Stream for the Cure. We've now gone from 8 hours to 10 hours on May 21st. 10 hours, 10 mystery boxes, $5 per specific wheel, or $20 gets you in on all the wheels, guys, including the hot toy, including the Gundam kit, possibly a Lego box. And I'm still waiting for that to arrive from a colleague. I'm not going to say who it is, but there's still a bunch of awesomeness. So right now, we have 10 wheels in 10 hours, guys. I know I'm going to be insane, but hey, I'm already insane. This is a channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. And I'm going to stay true to that as much as possible. This is another cool Miles that they did. $290 for this one. What I like about this is we kind of have this is Miles a little bit grown up, maybe a little bit more experienced. Got his own vibe, his own jam going. I'm sorry, I love the sneakers. I'm not really a sneakerhead, but I know what I like. I like these. Everything looks cool. We get a redesign of the suits. It's more like digital DJ going on. The spider emblem is looks like it's all graphically LED synthesized. Even his display stand has this whole background, like all these little computer monitors, a little faux laptop right there. Everything just looks, that just looks sick. And what's really cool is it's 2022 and he's rocking a Walkman, an MP3 player, if you will, with the corded headphones, because you know what? That's how the DJs roll. We don't do Bluetooth. You got to plug it in, guys. If you were ever a DJ, you ever played music, it's all about the headphones and jacking it into your board. So I can appreciate that on so many damn levels. And let's take a look at that jacket. Look at the padding on the jacket. That looks awesome. I don't care who you are. That is just awesome all day long. It's going to be interesting to see how, and look at this. They gave you a mini Spider-Man, like it's a holographic Spider-Man, as if he's talking to a holographic Peter Parker from somewhere else. Take a look at that. Look at the details here. We get this little mini Spider-Man here. We get the awesome kicks, the jacket. We alternate heads with the eyes there, guys. We get 3 alternate heads. The diorama display. This is what makes me want to step away from. Look at this. This was what, $270, right? You guys heard me do the math before. If you do a 7-figure display or a 7-figure Build-A-Wave, that's $175 plus tax and shipping. So you're just over $200. This is $290. Another $90 after a wave, and you got your hot toy before taxes. It's a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer right there. There's so much we could spend hours looking at all this. It's just, I think it looks awesome. These hot toys, I'd rather spend that kind of money on something that's going to be quality. Don't get me wrong. I love my retros. I still have to unbox this and unbox this guy. I love these Spider-Man, but you know what's better than this? How about a 1/6 scale version of that? That's what's better. At least with those, we're getting, we get clothing, we get goods. Say it with me, everyone. Soft goods. How can you say no to that? Now, you might be saying, Dave, that's pretty pricey. You're going from an extreme of a $25 figure plus tax to maybe something that's 250 or 260 or even 300. It's true, but look at all the accessories you get. Look at the kind of packaging we get. Now, you don't have to jump directly to the hot toy guys, okay? You know what you can jump to? Now, those I can see right behind my head. So let me just make myself huge again. Hold on. Let me just remove that. You guys can see right above my head we have a Green Ranger. That is a 1/6 scale 3-0 Green Ranger. And guess how much he cost me, guys? Take a guess. That's right, we're pulling him up. Green Ranger only costs $99. Now, he comes with some alternate hands. He comes with the Sword of Darkness and his Dragon Dagger. And he is fully posable. Now, there were a little his feet can kind of come off a little easy. Sometimes they're the one foot can be a little loose, but friend of the channel told me there's a little trick with that where you can actually just do all you have to do is just put a rubber band around the joint and it works perfectly. So there is that, guys. This is $99. You can so if you want to ease yourself into it, I mean, this is 1/6 scale. I mean, he's amazing. I mean, the paint and the sculpt on the helmet alone is the best I've ever seen as far as Power Rangers go. Now, if Power Rangers aren't your cup of tea, there are other 3-0s, and there's Mayfex, there's SH Figure Arts, there's a whole bunch of stuff you could do. But if you are a Power Ranger fan, I mean, they have the whole set, 6 Rangers for $55, which is actually a deal, considering they're $99 a piece. They have, obviously, here are the other ones. I mean, if I get another one, I kind of tend to get Jason just for hell of it, but they have some variants of him. They don't have the variants here. But if we go to Big Bag Toy Store, because I just happen to have that on the tab, here's some of the Ultimates. We're not looking at the Ultimates. We are really not looking at the Ultimates. I'm trying to convince myself. Here he is, Lord Drakken, $139, but you get Saba and you get the Dragon Dagger. If you're not familiar with him, he is basically the alternate universe version of Tommy. What if Tommy never became good? What if Tommy stayed evil? He took out Rita and took over her empire, and he just went forward. That's pretty much what happened here. He merged the Green Ranger and the White Ranger powers and became Lord Drakken. And his whole quest in life is to travel the multiverse, taking all the powers of all the other Power Rangers that he can to become more and more powerful. It's actually a pretty badass character. I wish they would come out with a black version of him. There's actually a black version, and he looks even more fierce. So that's $139. There's also Dragon Shield version of Jason. From when Tommy lost his powers, he passed the power coin so Rita wouldn't get the coin, and then he had both the Dragon Dagger and the sword, his power sword. This one's pretty cool. I'm kind of tempted at that one. A $129. I think I would just get regular Jason at $99 though. I mean, they have the Shoto Super Box, the 6 figures. These aren't too bad, but I think they're a little too glossy to me. I think they just come off as a little too glossy. That's just me personally. Jason says those are good price point figs. Yeah, they are. I mean, for $99, and this is 3-0. Now, 3-0 brand, they do have other stuff that can be a little bit more higher price point. They do have the White Ranger. I'm kind of tempted to get him. There's only one thing holding me back. Dust and Dirt. We know Dust and Dirt on a white suit, anything white is going to be kind of hard to take care of. But the box alone, the box that these figures come in, looks phenomenal. Let me show you. I actually have the Green Ranger box on display by itself right there. Right in the middle, that's the Green Ranger box. The box by itself is pretty badass. When you spend so much time and effort on working on a box, that just screams effort here. Now, just to give you guys a little review here. Okay, let's bring that back up. Let's make that huge. Okay, let me take the chat overlay off So, I mean, it's a 12-inch figure, 1/6 scale, made of ABS, PVC, and fabric, 34 points of articulation, hand-tailored fabric cloth, based on classic Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series, comes with alternate hands and signature weapons, officially licensed by Hasbro. It is licensed by Hasbro, but made by thru. Very cool, very awesome. You get his sword, and you get these weapons. It would have been cool if they could have gave us like a morpher piece that he can hold, since he doesn't wear a morpher buckle. That could have been cool. That would definitely have been cool right there. I really want a Dragon Zord, but I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon. They gave us a Lord Zed helmet. Why haven't they given us a Green Ranger helmet? I would buy the helmet just to have as the display piece, even though it doesn't fit on my head, because the Green Ranger or the Red Ranger helmet I have doesn't quite fit on my head because it cuts my ears. My ears just kind of stick out. I don't have big ears, but it's just a wide head. It's meant for kids. I mean, you get the Tyrannosaurus Rex. They do have this, but you know, I want a Dragon Dagger Dragon Zord that can change into different parts. Because remember, Dragon Zord he would be in his form. He could turn into a Mega Dragon Zord and an Ultra Mega Dragon Zord. So I mean, there's a few different options. I wish we could get one that does all three, like the classic ones do. And even look at here, Power Rangers Lightning Collection is $25. It's not worth getting it for $25, and then you have to pay for shipping. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different Hot Toys I want to look at. And I mean, Sideshow, they don't just do Hot Toys. There are other ones. Let me just type in 30. This is the one that Dude's Nerdery has. The Hulkbuster. I'm going to pull that up. I mean, how badass does that mother look? All the articulation here. And the cool part, in case you guys didn't see, I mean, yeah, there's tons of articulation on here, but you can pop in the DXL Iron Man, fits in there. He just disengages from his lower torso and fits in the Hulkbuster perfectly. How awesome is that? It'd be cool if they gave us a version of Bruce Banner to fit in there, since he wore the suit a bunch of times. I think that would be pretty cool. But that's just sick. And that's for $249. $249, guys. So there we are. Now, again, there's just so much going on here that, I mean, they have $149 for G.I. Joe. So if you're a G.I. Joe fan, right there we get a 30 Bumblebee. He doesn't transform, but still, he looks pretty awesome for $155. So if you're a Transformers fan, this might be an option. They do have other Transformers. We got Optimus Prime, Blitzwing, Soundwave, Game of Thrones, kind of OG Bumblebee in a way. Megatron, Bumbles again. Ultraman, of course. They got a whole bunch here, guys. A bunch you can't miss out. Different versions of Optimus, obviously. Personally, I like this one. Just don't like the price point. $523 is kind of a bit much. But when we saw this Optimus and Bumblebee, how many of you just lost your shit? I mean, really, let's be honest. I think that was amazing. More Iron Man for about 100 a pop. I mean, that's pretty cool. You might find some better deals on eBay. We got the Iron Patriot. And he is he 1/6 scale? Height is, so he's about 7 inches. So he's not 1/6 scale, but I mean, he's pretty good size. I mean, I just thought he was trying too hard to be Captain America with that color scheme. But that's not a bad figure for 100 bones. You could do worse, guys. You can definitely do worse. We got Walking Dead in here. We got just everything. Sideshow is definitely a great website to check out. There's a lot of stuff on here. But I always tell people shop around. Check out Amazon. Check out Big Bag Toy Store. There's a few others. eBay. Sometimes you look out. I've crossed some pretty good things on eBay, so it's definitely worth a try. They have a wait list open right now for a lot of these figures. They got Rambo, guys. Rambo for $200, and tell me that doesn't look Stallone. Very awesome. So, guys, I'm actually going to cut the stream. I hope everyone had a great time. We might be making this a regular thing. Who knows? What do you guys think of the overlay? Kind of, this is the paid version of Restream. I'm not using StreamYard. I'm using Restream. Something different. We can do up to 10 people. We can share media on here. A lot of new bells and whistles on here, guys. Really like the interface on here. It's a little bit user-friendly. Let me know, anyone who's still watching the stream, how does the video look? Like, not just the video of what I'm sharing, but like if I'm doing main screen here, how do I look? Does this look like a better quality than some of my past streams or videos? Let me know in the description below. Now, this is an alternative to, if you're not familiar with, if you're done live streams, you've heard of StreamYard. This is an alternative to StreamYard, but it doesn't just do live stream. I can also record video here. So if I don't want to use OBS, if I want to use this for recording, I can actually record my videos on this platform. I'm actually doing the professional plan. There is a basic plan for $19.99 a month. Now, Rolando, you've seen my past videos and streams. Would you say this video quality is a little bit better? Let me know. Jason, thanks. Definitely, guys, as always, again, I know I'm harping on this, but if you guys could please share the Stream for the Cure on any of your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, emails, whatever you have. Every dollar, every dime, every nickel goes to Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. That stream is going to be a 10-hour stream. If any of you out there are watching this live or on replay, if you want to, talk about your job, you want to promote your business, you want to promote, your nephew's baseball team, you want to promote your own YouTube channel, anything and everything, guys, it's welcome. You guys just come on. We're going to have an awesome time. Rolando says definitely a better quality because for the paid version, they actually let you stream in 1080 full HD. At the same price point, StreamYard also charges you that much to stream in full HD. So I figure with Stream for the Cure, I want to step things up. I want to take it as best quality as we possibly can, guys. So I appreciate you guys with the input. And again, please, all the links for donating and directly donating to Roswell Park, or to, if you want to jump in on that giveaway we're going to do. Like I said, we have 10 mystery boxes, including one hot toy. One hot toy, guys. Okay? It's a hot toy donated by John Joker. So it's not going to be some clearance piece of, what. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be awesome. I know what it is, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But we did a poll on my Facebook page, not my Facebook page, but on my community tab for the channel, and everyone said, no, keep it a secret. Well, there was a small percentage, but again, guys, if you like this stream, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already following the channel, please hit that red button, hit that bell for notifications, become a part of the dimension, become a citizen of the dimension, guys. There's a ton coming through. I got a lot of fun stuff coming through the pipeline. We're going to be doing more live streams. We're even going to try and do a few some game streams and see how that works out. But there we are, guys. I hope you enjoy the stream. Until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting. And guess what, guys? I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care.